Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! I want to try something today. I want to try doing the calisthenics thingy, which you can do with the motion, apparently. I've heard. You might not be able to. I'm standing up anyway. You can't stop me. Just bump the microphone. I can stop me, but, you know. Hello, Steven. I really appreciate your design help the other day. I'm sending 2 Taylor's tickets to say thank you. You can trade them in at the tailor shop for items 3,000 bells or less. I do hope you use them. Sincerely, Label. I'll spend bells. From Hamlet to Megadelt Steven, here's one thing I'd like to tell you today, okay? Muscles aren't built in a day. Intense training is everything. Don't be a slacker. Okay, that's it. Yeah, pretty good advice. Stick to it, build the routine, work on it. You'll get there. I'm getting there, slowly. My Joy-Cons aren't perfect, as you can tell. But that's gonna make this better. And as mentioned, we are also gonna work on flower paths today, because there was no sense working on them yesterday, just to have to redo them again today. So, you know, it makes sense. At least to me. Maybe it doesn't to you guys, but it does to me. I don't know why. I feel better standing up and doing this. Like, I feel more energetic. I feel like since I can move more, like I can, you know, I can be the whitest man alive. My Joy-Cons can also mess me up while I'm doing this. I mean, I could be holding the controller, but honestly, why would I want to do that? Like, that sounds like no fun. Like, the controller, I'd be standing here like this, and like, yeah, I can move around a little, but like this, I have full range of motion, and I can still do things while moving. It's great. Why haven't more companies decided to do dual controllers? I mean, it's pretty cool. Nintendo's been doing dual controllers since the N64. And now I know some of you probably are sitting there going, huh? How? GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. There are 2 games I know of that did this. There might be others. Those games had control schemes where you could choose to play them with 2 controllers. So imagine yourself holding 2 N64 controllers. So I just bumped the mic again. Frisk is on her tower. I think she's very confused. I have the yoga mat out, and she always gets a bit confused when I have it out, but I don't have it down specifically for her to use. She has basically claimed the thing. It's hers as far as she's concerned. It's not, but as far as she's concerned, it's hers. Alright, let's get our butt over to the Nooklings and see what's going on over there. I do apologize at the angle, like I'm looking down at you guys. I was trying to think of a way that I could get the camera higher, because like, if I was sitting, I'd be like down here. So it, you know, it works, but I'm not sitting. Also, what are the turnip prices, my boys? What do you got for me? Turnip prices. 61. Prices will start getting good tomorrow. Probably. Maybe. I hope. I mean, I've got some stuff I could sell, but plus I got some stuff to donate, so. Alright, what do you got today for a shovel? Outdoorsy shovel? That sounds good to me. I'll buy it. It's my shovel now. See, I mostly just don't have a way of raising the webcam up higher. The webcam is also still right where it normally is, but I'm a little further back, so I probably look a little further back than normal as well. Actually, I think the webcam is slightly further forward than normal. Could be wrong though. I could move it a little forward, I suppose. But then you guys would be forward. I don't want you guys to be forward. I can be back, but you guys can't be forward. This is how it works here. Because if you come forward this way, then that would be you going back. And you guys aren't allowed to go backwards, ever. Not allowed. I said so. What am I on tonight? I don't know, man. I'm just feeling good. I've been feeling really good these past few days. Like, I don't even know what it is. It's just just feeling good. Getting off my butt's been feeling good, I guess. Like, a higher energy. Best part is like, it's freaking hot. So, like, Frisk, please don't. Yes, the chair. No, you. One moment. My character's gonna keep walking. Where will I end up? I don't know. So I ended up over here. For some reason, it's walk right that's busted now. It used to be walk north. Yes, up and down are north and south, and left and right are left and right to me. Don't question me. That's gonna make the money rock very interesting. But, well, There we go. I just need to get that right. There we go. I figured it out. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Steph, for the love of everything, just go do your morning aerobics and then switch to your controller. But no. Also, Frisk, why are you still... I was thinking of dressing up all fancy because I'm standing up. That's Frisk. One moment again. Suppose I'm mentioning dressing up all fancy. May as well. I mean, why not? It's just a day of doing whatever I want. That's what I'm gonna do. Can't stop me. I gotta say, part of what I'm wearing was actually one of my goals with my fitness. So I guess I gotta keep that goal going somehow. And you might be like, what could be part of, what could, ooh, I need to do that. What could be part of this as part of my goals? The dress vest. Or whatever they're called. As always called it, a dress vest. I can wear it. I can do it up all the way. It's not comfortable, so now I just need to keep exercising until it's comfortable again. But it's done up all the way, so, you know, it's pretty nice. Now I just need to put some flowers way over here. I should probably go do the calisthenics just so I can then possibly get out of this outfit. 'Cause it is a little warm. Just a little. I wouldn't know why. I mean, it's not like I'm wearing like 3 layers and it's like 20-some degrees. And, you know, we may as well open up Taylor's tickets here. You know, I might as well sell the things I know I don't have to donate. That way I have more inventory space to make use out of. Like, that'd be a pretty good idea. Also, my tie is not centered. You know, you guys also can't really see a huge amount of what's going on because, you know, microphone's in the way. Now you can see a little better. Right, let's come in to sell things. I want to sell. What am I offering? Some iron, some stone, red snapper, a stick, some conches, a log stool recipe, some coral, sand dollars, sea snails, giant clams, crowleys. That's about it. They'll give me some extra space. 13,000 bells. Heck yeah, boys. Near enough to... Actually, it did create a new bell bag. So, well, I'm still not quite as many inventory spaces as I cleared, but it's good enough. Now, let's get back to working on flower paths. I don't even know how the calisthenics thing works, so I may end up wanting to undo my dress vest just a little bit, because the bottom button's a little tight. Just a little. Really had to suck my gut in a little bit to actually get it on, but, you know, it's on. And I take that as quite a win. Man, imagine if I went to the park dressed like this. That would be something to see. That would probably not be very conducive to people being willing to approach me. And, you know, it's kind of something I wouldn't mind having someone do anyway. So, you know, my hair is being a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's what it does. That is what hair does best. I have so much to clear. I almost want to do this off camera. Beautiful thing about having to go chase Frisk down and then changing into this, I actually don't know how long this episode has been so far. I know I've been recording for 20 minutes. Whoops. That's what I know. How long the episode has been so far? It has been a length. So I was not attempting to flip you guys off. It's just how I had to move my hair off my nose, basically. The alternative was my ring finger, and my hand just did not work like that. There's the itchy. The thing that makes this a little more awkward is I only have like a quarter of a cup of drink. And I can feel myself sweating in this. Yeah. The price you pay to look suave. Yeah. Also, I do want to say, for anyone in my audience who may be of, these persuasions, happy Pride Month, and also happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. It's not exactly a happy thing, but hey, at least it's more than a day. It's progress. All we wanted was a day, and we got a whole month. So, it works. We have to share the month, but that's fine. We can share. We are fully able to share, and that is fine. I'm running out of things to ramble about because I am just cleaning up flower paths. I mean, we're going to get stung by a mosquito, probably. Yeah. Got bit by a mosquito. It's fine. A little medicine should clear that up, I think. If it's even a thing. I can't tell. I'm too zoomed out. And also a bit further away from the TV than I normally would be. I actually don't know what this looks like when I'm looking down at the TV because it's over there. Which is why I'm trying to look over at you guys a lot whenever I can. So some of the times I'm messing up and digging up things I don't mean to. It's because literally I'm just not noticing the Joy-Con spin me around. I don't know why it's doing that suddenly, when it used to be... The thing it used to do was it just wouldn't go up. Like, just wouldn't go north. And here's the point where I feel like I need to point out, for anyone who has seen me struggling at Splatoon 3 and getting frustrated with myself for struggling at Splatoon 3, struggling at Splatoon in general, I used to play using these Joy-Cons, Splatoon 2. I was invited to multiple competitive teams using these Joy-Cons, playing Splatoon 2. Whoops, that's the one that I can't plant. So, like, I definitely get a little frustrated with myself when I play poorly, for I feel understandable reasons. Props I will give to Nintendo, though. I only really felt how bad the Joy-Cons were once I started playing Pokemon Sword with them. Then I felt how bad they were. And my old streams of New Horizons I did that are long gone at this point. There's still like a couple clips of them that exist, I think. There's one that definitely exists because I re-uploaded it onto this channel. It's also part of another video. I just forget which video. I used these for that, and it didn't try to turn me to the right all the time before. This is a new development. Before, I did struggle to move up. So, it's definitely weird. I also imagine it's weird that I feel comfortable wearing all these clothes, because a lot of people do say it's really uncomfortable. The only uncomfortable thing, to me, is the heat. It's not like the clothes are restrictive, like I can move around. Like I can feel it's a little restrictive when I like raise my arms up. Like, I can't move them forward. The jacket's stopping me. But like, you move around just fine. And like, I'm wearing dress pants too, because I always wear dress pants. So, just what I do. They're just more comfortable than everything else I've worn. So happy to see you, Patterpuff. It's the latest flurry. Glad for weather like this, that's perfect for air drying my lunch. Very fair. I kind of miss being able to do that. Like, I believe we do actually have a laundry line somewhere. I know there's one in, like, our side lawn, but it also goes into the neighbor's lawn, as far as I can figure. So, like, I don't know if it's actually properly ours or theirs. Because this house was a foreclosure. They could have put it up after the previous guys got kicked out. I don't know. They tend to mow around it. That's all I go off of. So I don't know if I'd want to be hanging my clothes up there. Plus, it's out of sight of literally every window in the house. So I would not want my clothes going missing. I already don't have many clothes. I would really rather them not go missing. I think we might have a laundry line, like, above our deck. But I don't remember. It might have gotten wrecked by a hurricane at some point. So, you know, that's fun. I can't wait to watch this in the edit later and be like, this is insufferable. I'm always looking completely away from the camera. What am I doing? Having fun. That's what, future me. Just try it sometime. Stop letting those brain gremlins win. Hey there, Steven. Stay a while, Snorty. Let's chat. Ever since we met, I felt like I've known your face from somewhere. Snorty, I remember now. You were on the cover of Hobby Life 1 for a feature article all about your process of eating spicy food. I'm right, aren't I? No. Not? Oh, no. Can I pretend I never asked? Yeah, we can pretend. I'll forget anyway. It's how I am. I forget things all the time. It's like my unfortunate superpower is to forget things. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing something that I always used to sort these Joy-Cons out. You just gotta really work the stick. Pretend you're back playing, like, the original Mario Party. You just gotta really work that stick. Nah. Well, I tried. It used to work. Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons being Joy-Cons. Which, like... I get it. People hate this. They do. And I get that. I sympathize. I also sympathize with Nintendo. Welcome to the world-famous Hamlet Workout Center. It's the latest, my man. Folks always tell me that my room balance is off since I randomly display stuff I like. Joke's on them, though. I have perfect physical balance, so it all evens out in the end, Hammy. That's fair. But, like, there is a lot of technology in these tiny little things. These are freaking tiny. They're so small. Like, when you compare these and the amount of technology in them to a regular controller, you kind of understand why they fail. And, like, I sympathize with people who have failed Joy-Cons. I do. I get it. I wish they didn't fail on you. But, like, accidentally hit the R button. But, at the same time, like, the amount of technology... There is basically no empty space in these. Like, they are jam-packed with technology. Not all of it was ever used, but that's just how Nintendo products work. Like, I'd be willing to bet a fair few of you who used the Wii U did not know it has an infrared reader on it. You know, that little thing. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that the Wii U's frickin' controller could be used as a sensor bar for the Wii side. I know they advertised it, but a lot of people didn't pay attention to the advertising. So, you know, I've seen quite a few people being like, wait, what? It can do that? It's like, yeah, it can. It's wild. I don't think I want anything today. I think I'm good with this. I mean, I don't really care for the tank top, but nothing caught my eye. Hey there, Sabes. What's up? Steven, what kind of clothing do you usually like? How would you describe your style? This. I bet I know you're all about like a green and white checkered pattern. Maybe on an apron. Babes, you do that thing where you think everyone's you again. Nah, she's just loving life. That's what she's doing. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I really don't get it. I don't know why I feel so much more just energetic and happy standing up. I think because it's different. And I've really got into a bit of a monotony with videos. Like, and I feel like part of that is because I've just simply been making so many lately. Good evening, Steven. The star's just exquisite tonight. Did you too? Almost forgot. Came across a recipe for an astronomical project in a book and jotted it down. I'd like you to have it. Do let me know if you try building it, would you? Of course. Well, have a splendid rest of the night. I know I shall. I shall too. Like, I definitely have been struggling to record lately. Like, once I sit down to record, I tend to feel good about it. Tulip is one exception at the moment, not because I'm not enjoying the game, just simply the section of the game I'm in. Honeybone Factory is awful. It is probably the biggest frustration of that entire game, but in a way it makes sense. It's a factory. Like, it's not supposed to be pleasant. Steven, I like running into you. I like running into you too, Simon. Just thinking about you. Seeing your face. Your big old adorable round head. Thanks, man. Message bottle. What do we got today? And do I accent it? What we got? These are really small. To the lucky duck who picked this up. You know how every family has a few special recipes? Well, this here's a particular favorite from mine. Lucky you, you scored by taking a peek inside this bottle. Take a chance and try it out. It's a mushroom crepe. I already know how to make a mushroom crepe. In the Gemini closet? Gemini's in the closet, eh? That's fine. They'll eventually come out of it. And we'll support them. Because that's what we do here. Okay. Wow, Celeste moved pretty fast. Now, tomorrow I am going to try to do a morning and evening recording. I also probably won't be standing up tomorrow. This is just probably a one-day thing. At least once in a blue moon thing. Just because, like, it is fun to do. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm having a blast. And the freedom to emote with my hands. I can box you. It's nice. Like, it really is. It's nice. This isn't nice, but hey, Naomi. So glad you came to see me off. Steven, it's terribly kind of you. I suppose now that you're here, I can tell you in person how much you've meant to me, bois. I wouldn't be setting off on this new adventure if it weren't for your encouragement, so thank you. Aww. I hope you enjoy your adventure, Naomi, and I'm sure we'll see her again at some point. If I miss her too much, I can just buy the amiibo card. Now, we got a lot more flowers to get cleaned up. And I do want to run something past y'all while I'm here. Because, like, whoop. Okay. I've gotten the impression That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to consume the bell bag. I've gotten the impression that some of you would like to support me monetarily. That is the impression I have gotten. Now, there's a couple of things I could do. Because right now, if any of you guys do want to support me, just plain simple, you can just throw me a subscription on Twitch. But those can be expensive. I get that. I don't want to go through the rigmarole of setting up Patreon again. I have my account name reserved. I still have the link to it on my channel. I set it up ages ago, and because I had no subscribers, Patreon was eventually like, yeah, okay, let's close this down. So, like, the name is still reserved, the account is still there, but there's nothing there. I don't feel like setting it up again. What I was thinking of doing was I could enable memberships, but those are kind of pricey too. Or I could see about setting up a Buy Me a Coffee, which would allow anyone to just show up and chuck $1 at me. So, if I were to do that, would you guys be fine with it? Because if you guys wouldn't be, I'm not going to do it. Like, and I can hear it. There's going to be somebody going, if you want to do it, just do it. It's like, yeah, but see, I don't want it to feel like I'm doing this just for money. You know? Or the prospect of making money. I've just gotten the impression, over streaming and some comments I've received over time. This is something I've been thinking about for a long while. This isn't like a recent development. This is something I've been thinking about for like months now. I've just gotten that impression that some people would like to support. And I don't want to tell people, no, you can't support. You know. So it has left me in a bit of a pickle. Because, like, I would love to give that way to support to those who want it. But at the same time, like, if y'all don't want that to happen, you know, don't want me to sell out, you know, it's fine. Well, selling out would be taking a sponsorship, which may never happen, honestly. I've talked about this before, but I haven't talked about it, like, lately. I am very, very picky about even the idea of taking a sponsorship, to the point where it kind of needs to be something that I use and like. So, like, if the people that make, like, the Blue Snowball, my microphone, were to come to me and be like, hey, we'd like to sponsor you, to say something, you know, we'll send you a new microphone, and, you know, we'd like to sponsor you, here's an ad read. My response would basically be a counter ad read talking about this microphone. Because this is what I know. And, you know, I could also talk about the new one. But, like, I have some complaints about this microphone. As probably do a lot of people who use it, because I've seen I'm not the only person who does this with it. You may have caught glimpses of it every now and again. There's a piece of duct tape right here on the front. That's not because it broke. That's covering an LED. That LED, if I can get this to turn around nicely. You can still see it through the tape. It is bright. That LED should not be that bright. That's the top of the microphone. Like, that's an issue. Hello, Diva. Perfect fishing weather. Time to catch a few fishies, queen. Look at this. Let's come see our boy Cilantro after we pick up this stick in his yard. Still need to give him some yard decorations. I still don't know what to give him. If any of you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Like, let me know in the comments. I'm fully open to them. Hey there, my man. What you got? What you got for me today? I knew you were coming. I whipped up a few snacks. Come on, check. March of technology sure is something, ain't it? For instance, now there are robots. They'll vacuum your place for you. But what? I ask, what happens if you have a dirt floor? We don't all have fancy schmancy carpets or hardwood. The robot's job is to vacuum up all the dirt, right? So, on a dirt floor, Does it just keep going until it hits magma? Sometimes I wonder if those technologists have got their heads on straight. That is a good question. I think it would just never think it's done, and it would be constantly wanting to empty itself, and then you'd probably just throw the dirt back over the floor, and eventually the Roomba would just kind of get bogged down by dirt and stop functioning. Oh, there's Pinky. There's our Blah girl. What a super evening, Blah. Watch out. Guess what I want to tell you. 1, you're fat. 2, I mean that. 3, there is no 3. I'm saying that to you guys. Okay. So we probably got a few flowers left to clean up. And Kix is here. What's Kix got? Look. Apparently a shovel to the shin. Welcome, chum. Have a look. No rush. No rush at all. What you got? Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of any of this stuff. I mean, these aren't bad, but... yeah. Nothing standing there. Not a problem. Come by and visit any time, mate. There we go. That's a bit better. Now, we're gonna do this. Tape deck for group stretching. Let's stretch. I have no idea how this is gonna work. I just know I got a tooltip at one point that you could use the Joy-Cons for it. Move your whole body while holding a Joy-Con or pressing buttons on a controller. Must be using a Joy-Con to use body movement. The session starts. Movement or guide button prompts will be shown on the screen. Follow along with the guide. Try to move with everyone else. Will do. I'm probably gonna need to... well, I'll just move. You probably won't be able to hear me very well throughout this, but I'll try. I want to use buttons. Well, not buttons. Motion. It's right here. I don't got that. That's upstairs somewhere. There is an object, but it should be fine. I'm also gonna mirror with my other hand. So I do this. I'm very out of sync. There we go. Well, you kind of have to be a little... punch the ceiling. I stretch. I'm probably out of sync, but I'm doing it. I don't care. Ooh, my vest is rising. Oh. Yeah, I got a lot. It's supposed to be like stepping. That's actually kind of fun. The vest has ridden up. There we go. I don't know what that was like to watch, but hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun with it. That's all that matters. I should probably take the whole jacket off. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. I don't need to cut away for that. Oh, jeez. This is a thick jacket. That already feels considerably cooler. Again, though, the vest has ridden up a bit. Scoot it down. Get my hair back. There we go. The sleeves on this are a little loose, but gives it a bit more of an old-timey feel. Which isn't entirely accurate. Shovel broke. See, we'd be breaking more shovels if I had done it yesterday and today. I'm calling that. Old-timey clothes weren't actually all that bad fitting. It's just a weird thing that people seem to think. Is that like, oh, they didn't fit very well because all the poofy clothes. Poof was just in. You know, that was a fashion statement for a while, to have poof. Partially because to make something poofy takes more materials, thus means it costs more money. So, you know. Same with, like, purple. Purple is a very difficult color to, like, make into, like, clothing and cloth. So, like, that was, like, the Emperor's colors, was purple. Because that's, like, the most valuable color you can get. So, you really want to show off your wealth? Dress all purple. And that's how people are going to know you're rich. I don't think these need to go, but the Joy-Con wants that one to go. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna do that another time just on my own, just to like learn how it's done a little better so I can do it better, because I feel like that'd be more fun if I'm doing it better. I might also, on days I plan on doing this, and it's something I thought of after I'd already done like my tick test and like all the stuff I need to do before I start recording, I might just use my headset mic, because it's not a bad microphone. It's not great, but it's not bad. If that company were to come to me and be like, hey, we want to sponsor you, I've got better things to say about them than I do Corsair. So, you know, whatever company that is, I think that was like TT Esports or something like that. I don't know. Cheapy Chinese headset. Like, quite honestly, more durable than a Corsair headset. And I can say that with confidence, because my Corsair headset's broken from use. That one, still going strong. Its cups need replaced. I also bought that thing like 8 years ago. So like, you know, which is another hit to the Corsair one. That used like leather and foam for its cups, which isn't terribly comfortable, but it's better than the cloth that Corsair used for one main reason. That cloth, you need to be consistently taking it off and cleaning it, or else it get grody. There is probably more earwax on that old headset than anyone would like to see ever. Even I don't want to see it, and it's my earwax. Like, it's not great. Don't know why they decided cloth was the way to go, but that's what they did. So, you know, says cloth all over it. I don't know if they thought that meant it was more durable. They should have used that cloth on the cord. That way the cord would have been fine, and then put, like, leather or something on for the cups, so that they would last longer. You know, pleather and foam. Again, it's not the most comfortable thing, but it's comfortable enough. Like, there's definitely been times wearing the headset I use where, like, my head will start to hurt if I have it on too long. And it's not that the headset's tight, it's just that it's kind of chafing because the pleather and foam. But it's fine. That's after extensive use, and quite honestly, use longer than anyone should be wearing a headset for. If you're wearing a headset that long, aka like 8+ hours, I feel ya, you probably have no life either. But yeah, that you just expect a bit of irritation after that amount of time. If you don't, then you clearly haven't been wearing headsets very long. I'm gonna need a new shovel again. I'm gonna go through 3 freaking shovels here. And as I expand out flower paths, that's only gonna get worse. Unless I start putting custom paths down everywhere. Which I really don't want to do. I wish I had a way to just keep flowers from invading the paths. Or that you could just pick them up. Like, if you could just pick them up without needing to dig them up, that would be cool. Whoops. I'll get this one. There we go. Man, this has been the entire episode. I was thinking of maybe doing something else today, but just working on these flower paths has taken up so much time. Maybe I should have... I was thinking of doing it yesterday off screen, so I'd have less to do today. But I was like, I want to save my shovels. Because if I do it today, then, oh, they're such good friends. I freaking love how Pinky and Diva are like friends. They like hang out together all the time. So freaking cute. I can't plant iron nuggets here. That would be strange. But, yeah. Probably should have, because I was thinking maybe I'll do some fishing, so that then maybe we'd have 2 things to donate to the museum instead of just 1. Yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna happen. Okay, is that everything? I could swear there was a few more. Yes, there is. This one. This one. This one. This one. Now that might be it. Wait, I have not walked in front of Caroline's house. There is still more right here. There are so many flowers. Too many flowers. Well, there can never be too many flowers. There can be a lot of them, but there can never be too many. Because too many would indicate a bad thing, and flowers are never bad. Even if you got a flower allergy, flowers are still not bad, because your uncomfortableness is outweighed by the benefit of the flowers. And the flowers look good. I mean, that's not me saying, like, you're invalid if you have a pollen allergy. Like, you can be medicated for that, though. How do I get bit by another mosquito? Unless I'm careful. This is one brave mosquito. I say that. I've had mosquitoes landing on my phone for some reason. They're not the smartest creatures. Like, they seem to think the side of my phone is me. And I feel like that's because I hold my phone a lot. So, like, it probably does smell a bit human-y. But, like, come on, mosquitoes. Come on, girls. You're better than that. You should know. You should know that that is not a person. And that is indeed a piece of plastic. But they don't. Because mosquitoes are just silly beans. At the end of the day, they're just silly beans that we're allergic to their spit. If we weren't allergic to mosquito spit, they wouldn't be a problem. We could just ignore them. I mean, except when they carry disease, but those ones aren't around here. How may I be of service? Well, I have a donation for you. Marvelous. What would you like to donate? Oh, seesaw. Yo, man. Ooh, this is undoubtedly a saw shark. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your saw shark? Eh, tell away. Wonderful. I'd love nothing more. As you might expect from the name, the saw shark with its head that is a shark that with a head that resembles a saw. This unusual appendage is used both to dig potential prey out of the sand and as a weapon against said prey. Given that, it seems more appropriate that a more appropriate name would have been shovel sword shark. Eh, what? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Might help you with anything else. I need you to assess some fossils. Yeah, we've already seen all these, so like, dialogue. Just assess my fossils, Blads. He already has them. Yeah, no. Fossils are complete. I am aware. No, I'm good, Blathers. Thanks, man. I will enjoy the rest of my visit. Gonna go get my coffee. Just gonna do some swaying. This feels really good on, like, my hip joints to, like, sway like this. It's really nice. Looks like I have my legs kind of spread apart. Lower myself down. I can lower myself a little more. I can't go any further, but I can lower myself this far. Oh, this feels nice. I can stretch while I'm doing things. It's great! I mean, I can even, like, arms up stretching. Like, it's great. This vest is ridden up again. It's not so great. I mean, it keeps riding up because, like, it's a little tight around my gut. Which I'm glad you guys can't see, because my gut is bad. But, you know, here up, I look pretty fine. I very much got, like, dad bod way too early. I wouldn't mind it if I was, like, 50, but I'm not. Not even 30 yet. It's not the age for this kind of body yet. It's partially what I'm trying to fix, and clearly I've been successful. Because, like, less than a year ago, I could not wear this. So, I literally tried to put it on just out of curiosity. I was just gonna just tie, shirt, jacket. But I'm glad I tried, because this makes me feel even better. Like that had been one of my, you know, things I wanted to try to do was, you know, hey, can I fit into my dress jacket again? What is that going to take? Really, about a month of walking, squats, lifting weights. I've been building a bit of muscle. My legs are, like, solid at this point. It's great. But yeah, I think we're gonna check our Nook Miles, because we might have something unique. No, we don't. Okay. I thought they might have had something for taking part in the daily stretching, but I guess not. Maybe you have to do it multiple times. I don't know. That felt like something to have Nook Miles for, but I guess not. Still a lot of things that we have not, Oh, there is! I need to do it 3 times. I'm not going to read it till I've done it 3 times. Alright. That is going to be it for today. So, with that, I thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It helped me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.